Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Game Time Brian here, otherwise known as the Mailman, coming here with some frustration. Now, my fellow Cowboy fans, I just want to address a couple things. I still believe in our team. I think we have a lot of talent on this team. I don't think it's the a player's fault of what's going on. Obviously, Michael Gallup, he's got his issues. I'm not going to blame it on the players. And I just want everybody to know, just because I did a video yesterday, basically hammering the Cowboys, it was just a frustration has boiled over. Only this team could do this to me, where we look so good. We look so good 1 minute, and then the next minute we don't look good. And then we look unbelievable. We're blowing people out. There's just a lot of question marks. A lot of them can be answered. They can. But I just want everybody to know, before I talk about Jerry Jones, I'm good. I'm good, man. We're 4-2. We're a game behind where I thought we would be. I think we're fine. Am I excited? I'm in a wait-and-see type of mode. Obviously, I'm going to root for my Cowboys. I'm going to root against all the NFC East teams. We're one game back, really. We had our bye week. There's not much we could do on the bye week. Eagles, they had a great win against the Dolphins, a banged-up Dolphin team, but who cares? Everybody's banged up. So, anyway, just a little frustrated yesterday and the day before. I am back today, feeling a lot better. Still, after the morning, I just got done listening to the replay, and I suggest all you Cowboy fans go on the 105.3 The Fan with Sean and RJ. You just use the Odyssey app, and you can listen to the Jerry Jones interview. It was 9:30 Eastern time. If you go into the app, you can just rewind it to 9:30. You listen to the whole conversation. And first and foremost, I love Sean. And Sean Sharif, he ain't a Texas guy. Neither am I. I don't even know that he's a Cowboy fan, but he's the morning show host in DFW. He normally calls it like he sees it, and I don't know what the deal is, but I just can't believe in this whole interview that RJ Choppy or him didn't ask Jerry about his opinion on what the Eagles just did. The Eagles are the Cowboys' direct competition to win the NFC East. Isn't that the goal? As much as you want to win the Super Bowl, as much as you want to have the playoff success, you have to look at winning your division first. So I think it's kind of journalistically, I don't know if they were told they couldn't ask that question, or if there are certain things you can't talk about. But for the first 5 minutes of the interview, they were talking about the Rangers and Jerry Jones' opinion on the Rangers. Hey, Sean, again, I love you, man. Nobody cares about his opinion of the Rangers. I know you got to keep it nice. Nobody's telling you to be rude to Jerry. But this is the problem. I think that he needs to be saying, what are you doing, bro? Okay? The Philadelphia Eagles just went out and got a Pro Bowl safety at a position of need, gave away 2 draft picks. What is going to be your response? What is your response? And this is what I hear. I hear, we like our team. There's a lot of room for improvement. That's from Jerry Jones. They got a chance to look at a lot of stuff over the bye week. Now, they just released 2 guys from the practice squad, okay? Dallas just released 2 guys from their practice squad. Michael Jones, the linebacker who they just got, and an edge rush, or a backup offensive lineman, left tackle, Priolo. I think that's how you say his name. It's the hyphenated guy. They're gone. So they have, I think, at least 4 spots on their practice squad available. Excuse me, I got a little something there. But they did bring in a bunch of guys for a workout, during the bye week, like they do every year. They do their due diligence and you look at a bunch of free agents. If we're just going to churn the bottom of the roster, FYI, we're not that good. We're not that good for you just to keep churning the bottom of the roster. We need to go out and do something. Go get me a cornerback. Go get me Derrick Henry. Go get me Zach Ertz. It doesn't have to be a Pro Bowl guy, people. As much as I want a big splash, I don't have any faith, okay? Now, Jerry, like I said, and I got to make this quick because I only got a 10-minute break here, so I'm going to be in and out. I get 2 10-minute breaks along with my half-hour lunch, so I'll be doing my lunchtime chat at 2:45. Make sure you guys come back. We'll do a live stream like we always do. But Jerry didn't seem overly, but they didn't ask him. Why wouldn't you ask him about your direct competition who's ahead of you in the standings, who went to the Super Bowl last year? Why didn't you ask him his opinion on what the Eagles did? That's malpractice, bro. You guys, that's your job, to ask the tough questions. Nobody's saying be rude. I know you're in a partnership with the Cowboys. But Jerry Jones goes on and goes, well, I took a risk because they were asking Jerry about taking risks. And Jerry goes, I took a risk buying the team. Oh, so that was your risk, buying the team when you didn't have $1 million? Because I think they paid $1 million for the team. He had to borrow and, money to buy the Cowboys. That was his risk, people. Now, I remember doing risk. I remember signing Deion Sanders to a mega deal. I remember they picking up Charles Haley. I remember risk. Those were days when you were winning championships. Now, he did say that they're not going to be in a position to give it. They don't want to be a giving away talent. They want to improve the team. So he's talking out both sides of his neck. Now, Jerry, I don't know. We have a few days before the trade deadline. I'm not going to over-criticize you or under-criticize you. But, the 105.3, these guys should have asked a little bit more poignant, harder-hitting questions. Nobody's saying be rude. Let me make that clear. I understand where your bread is buttered. I get it. But to not ask about the recent move by your division rival, that's just not doing your job, in my opinion. But go back and listen to the interview. But Jerry goes on and said he took risk when he bought the Cowboys. That doesn't mean nothing to me, Jerry, now. That means squat. He was going on about he doesn't have any control of the team anymore. Or he may act like it. Just look at the moves. It's got Catboy written all over it. I'm not even going to at Mark Holmes anymore. I'm done with that. I got ridiculed for that. He was upset. Whatever. I'm done with it. You won't hear me bringing at you or ask you anything. I thought it was all fun, but apparently not. He was saying how Stephen Jones is a chemical engineer and how smart he is. I could give two craps about him being a chemical engineer, and he defers to Stephen because they've been around the same people all these years. Listen, man, Stephen thinks about the bottom line. You were more of a, he wants some glory hole. He's willing to take risk. I don't know what I heard this morning, but I want you to listen to it and let me know in the comments. Please check it out. The Odyssey app, 105.3 The Fan, 9:30 Eastern. You go back and listen to the Jerry Jones interview. They said if a deal comes to them, they will look at it. So he's basically saying that they're not going to go look for anybody. But if somebody approaches them, they're going to listen. That doesn't sound like a go-getter to me. Now, I don't know who reached out to who as far as Howie Roseman in Tennessee. But if I had to guess, Howie picked up the phone and called. He looked at his team and saw where they were deficient and started at the top and worked down. And Byard is at the top. So, listen, I got to go. I only got 9.5 minutes. Don't forget to check me out today, 2:45 p.m. Eastern, for my half-hour live stream on my lunchtime chat. Very frustrated with what's going on with the Cowboys, but let's go Cowboys. And tonight, baby, there it is. Let's go Phils. Game 7 scares the shit out of me. I need something to pick me up. Let's go, baby. I'll talk to you later.